You don't fail when you forget words. You grow when you try again. Let that line stay in your mind for a moment. Because for so many English learners, forgetting a word feels like failure, like the world just stopped for a second. And you're standing there, your mind suddenly empty, your confidence slipping away. You've been there, right? You start talking in English, maybe with a friend, a teacher, a colleague, and suddenly you forget the exact word you need. It's right there, on the tip of your tongue. You can almost feel it, but it just won't come out. You pause. Your brain freezes. Your heart beats faster. You start thinking, oh no, they'll think I don't know English. Or worse, they'll think I'm not smart enough. And before you know it, you stop talking altogether. You smile awkwardly, change the topic, and later when you're alone, you remember the word perfectly, and you think, why couldn't I just say it then? If that has ever happened to you, my friend, please listen to me carefully today. You are not alone. Every English learner, every single one, goes through this. Even advanced speakers, even teachers, even people who seem fluent. It's not a sign that your English is weak. It's just your brain doing something very normal. You see, when you speak in a second language, your brain is doing twice the work. It's finding the right words, checking grammar, arranging sounds, and thinking about how others might react, all at the same time. That's a lot. So when your brain forgets a word, it's not failing, it's processing. It's learning how to express the same thought in a new system. But here's the problem. Most learners panic when that happens. They freeze, they go silent, they say sorry, or they switch back to their native language. And that's exactly when confidence starts to break. Today, I want to change that. Today, I want to help you stay calm, even when your brain forgets. Because the truth is, fluency isn't about remembering every word. Fluency is about continuing the conversation, even when you forget. So if you've ever felt embarrassed, nervous, or small because you forgot a word, this episode is your reminder. You don't have to feel that way anymore. But before we begin, I want to say this. If you're listening right now and you've ever been hard on yourself for forgetting words, please stop. Don't measure your English by how many words you remember. Measure it by how many times you try again. This channel, Daily English Dose, is not about perfection. It's about courage. It's about showing up every day, listening, learning, and giving yourself the chance to grow, even on slow days. And trust me, I've seen so many of you improve just by doing that, by showing up here, again and again, believing that one day you'll speak freely. And you will. So if you're new here, welcome to this beautiful learning family. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that little bell icon so you don't miss your daily boost of English confidence. Every lesson here is made to help you speak, not just study. And if you've been part of this journey for a while, thank you for being here. You're proof that real progress comes from patience, not perfection. All right, take a deep breath with me. Let's begin today's lesson and learn how to stay calm, confident, and connected, even when you forget a word. All right, Let's talk about that moment. The one when your mind suddenly goes blank. You're mid-sentence, everything's flowing, and then, poof, the word disappears. Your brain freezes. You panic. You want to disappear too. But what if, instead of freezing, you could flow through it? What if you could sound calm, confident, and natural, even in that moment?
That's exactly what we're going to learn right now. Phrase number 1. Let me rephrase that. This is one of the most powerful phrases in English conversation. When you forget a word or say something that doesn't sound right, just smile gently and say, "Let me rephrase that." It's simple, it's natural, and it gives your brain time to reset. Instead of panicking, you buy yourself time. You take control of the conversation. Let's try it together. Say this with me. Let me rephrase that. Now again, but with confidence. Let me rephrase that. See how calm that sounds? You didn't stop speaking. You didn't say, "Sorry, my English is bad." You simply continued with grace. That's fluency. Not perfection, but flow. Phrase number 2. I mean, this one's super natural. Native speakers use it all the time. If you start a sentence and then realize you said it wrong, or you can't remember the right word, you just say, "I mean," and then keep going. It's like pressing a gentle reset button. Example. I went to the store. You see? No panic, no pause, no embarrassment, just a tiny correction, naturally. Let's try it. Good. That little phrase shows confidence. It says, "I know what I'm saying." Phrase number 3. What I'm trying to say is, this one is perfect when you forget a word, but you still want to finish your thoughts smoothly. Let's say you're explaining something, and suddenly the word just won't come. Instead of freezing, you say, "What I'm trying to say is," and then rephrase your idea in simpler words. Example, I think we should be more, what I'm trying to say is, we should be more open-minded. Beautiful, right? You didn't stop. You just shifted the focus from the missing word to the message. That's how real conversations flow. Confidence doesn't mean you never forget. It means you never stop. Phrase number 4. Let's say. This is another magic phrase, especially when you can't find the exact word. You can use it to give an example instead. For example, you forget the word vacation. You can say, "I really need a break. Let's say some time off." Perfect. You used an example to explain your thought, and no one even noticed you forgot the word. That's what fluent people do. They describe instead of pause. Phrase number 5. You know what I mean? This phrase keeps conversations natural and friendly. If you lose a word or you're unsure how to express something, you can end your sentence with, "You know what I mean?" It's warm, conversational, and it invites the listener to understand your idea. Native speakers say it constantly, not because they forget words, but because it keeps the connection alive. Example, I get nervous before speaking in meetings. You know what I mean? It's like saying, I hope you understand my feeling. And that's such a human, confident thing to say. See? You didn't need perfect English. You just needed calm English.
The next time you forget a word, breathe, smile, and use one of these phrases. They'll not only help you continue, but also make your English sound more natural than ever. All right, let's practice together. I'll say a situation. You say the phrase you'd use. Ready? You forget a word mid-sentence. What can you say? Yes. Let me rephrase that. You realize your grammar was wrong. Perfect. You can't remember a word but still want to finish the idea. What I'm trying to say is, beautiful. This is exactly how real speakers handle conversations every day. Remember, your goal isn't to be perfect. It's to be present. Because confidence isn't about remembering every word. It's about believing that your message still matters. Pause. Soft and reflective voice. You know, sometimes it's not the English that's hard. It's the feeling that comes with it. That tightness in your chest when your brain just goes blank. That fear that someone might laugh, or that you'll sound less smart because you forgot a word. Sigh gentle. But listen to me, my friend. You are learning a whole new language. You are expressing your heart in words that weren't even yours once. That's not weakness. That's courage. Every time you forget a word and still try again, you are growing. Every pause, every mistake is a step forward, not backward. Pause. Reassuring tone. You don't fail when you forget words. You only fail when you stop speaking. And you're not going to stop. Because now you know what to do. You've got your calm phrases. You've got your confidence. You've got me here, reminding you that your English is already improving. Laugh softly. You just needed a little reminder, right? Close your eyes. Yes, even if you're listening on the go. Breathe in and out. Say this in your heart. I'm not scared of forgetting. I'm learning. I'm growing. And I will keep speaking. That's your affirmation for today. I want you to practice calm English. Pick any one of today's phrases. Maybe, let me rephrase that. Or what I'm trying to say is, and use it at least once today in your daily conversation. Don't have anyone to talk to, just practice in front of a mirror or record a voice note for yourself. Say it naturally, with a smile. Because that's how you build comfort. One calm sentence at a time. Now it's your turn. In the comments below, write one phrase you'll use today. It could be, I'll practice saying, I mean, when I make a mistake. Or I'll use what I'm trying to say is to keep my flow. I read every single comment. And when you write, you're not just practicing English. You're reminding someone else that they can do it too. Before you go, if this lesson helped you feel a little calmer, a little braver, then don't forget to subscribe to Daily English Dose with Alia Mehar. We're building a space where learning English feels safe, kind, and full of heart. No fear, no judgment, just progress. Tomorrow's episode is going to be something special. We'll talk about how to sound natural in English, not robotic. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Until then, keep speaking, keep smiling, and remember, you don't need perfect words to make a perfect connection. You just need your voice.